So this is a quick how-to video on how to start a newsletter using Canva programming. So you're going to want to use Google Chrome, go to Canva, and it's going to bring you to this page to create an account. So you can choose either one of these options. I would highly suggest using Google to sign up through Canva. This will connect the two accounts and it'll make sharing and saving your work much easier. So I'm just going to quick log in. I log in with my Google. And once you create your account, it will take you to your dashboard, and this is where all your work will be saved. You have a few tabs over here. So for the newsletter, you're going to want to go to Find Templates and type in newsletter. And they give you hundreds and hundreds of options to choose from. So we're going to go with this one, double click. And this is where your creating page will open up. This will be the template. You can access anything on the template by clicking it. Some templates come with 2 pages, so that's always good to keep in mind if you have a lot of content that you need to cover. Over here we have the search tab, the layout tab, element tab, text, background, and upload tab. So we'll start with the Elements tab because this is where you'll spend most of your time. So you can choose from a free photo, grids, frames, shapes, lines, illustrations, icons, charts, and your iHeart Canva. So we'll go to free photos and start with that. So you can always type in, we'll do best. You can always choose between illustrations or photos or both. We'll go with just photos for now. So you're going to want to make sure that you choose all the free options. And you just simply grab the photo and drag it over to the pre-existing photo, and it will crop it and replace it perfectly for you. Really nice. And then we can change the photos down here as well. So click that pre-existing photo and grab the photo you like and drag it over. You can search some pizza. Click that pre-existing photo, grab the photo you like, drag it over. Maybe we'll do family. Grab the photo, drop it over. So once you have kind of your media and photos figured out, you can explore more in the Elements tab by giving them frames or putting them in grids. You can always choose to go down to the Uploads tab as well and upload your own photos. So you upload your own images, and then that will open a folder in your computer and you can choose what to upload. I'm actually going to have a picture of the Darborough neighborhood. I'm going to insert that for our first picture. So now let's do the headings. So for the text tab, you can choose from a lot of different creative headings and captions. To access the text that's already on your template, you just double click. We can do mentoring. So you can change the font size by accessing this toolbar up here. We'll go with 36. You can change the font by going over here. They have a lot of options. You can make them all capital or lowercase. You can change the spacing of the letters. And always put in the date. We can do hashtag trending for April. Let's do April 2018. And you can do Darbo. Same way to access text over here. So you can always pull this away as well. Change the color. Maybe you want it to feel more like springtime, so you want to do a green one. You can always create your own colors as well by manipulating this little add box. Let's say you want all the other details to kind of match the rest, so you can almost change the color of anything, which is really nice. And let's say your photo, you want to filter it to look a certain way, maybe more vintage or more bright. You can even crop images if you don't like the way they were cropped. You can even flip them vertically and horizontally, which is really nice. That can come in handy. You can add that filter or take it away, change its intensity. Really gives you a lot of details to work with, which is nice if you want to make it super custom and reflective. So now I'm going to explain a little bit more about the Elements tab. We're going to throw all this away by putting in the trash. Go back to that Elements tab and go to the charts. So the charts are really great if you need to present data in a visually pleasing way. We'll start with a pie graph. So pick your graph, and then you can double click on it over here, and then you can add your data. So we'll do spring, fall, and you can keep adding data, but until you give it a value, it will not show up in your pie chart, which is kind of nice. Excuse me. You can always change the style of your graph as well if you change your mind on how you want to present the data further down the line. So you have some options. I really like this donut feature they give you. And you can even change the colors, so go with more of a spring theme or more of a light theme. And maybe if you need to save on color, you can always do grayscale. You can even change the font on the data and the font size and the font color as well. And then they give you some other graphs and charts to work with, some Venn diagrams. These can be really fun. We'll just quick delete that. Delete that. Maybe give you some pyramid charts. And some timelines to choose from. So if you need to maybe do an itinerary do that. And then let's say you have a lot of content to write about, so you need some extra pages. You can always go to the layouts and add a template within a template. So you can do drag and drop, and then you can start working from there. And this is a good way to show a change in content, or maybe a change, like if you want to add a calendar, so everyone in the neighborhood has a personal way to keep up on all the current events. You can always add a layout that is a calendar within your template. Also, with the uploads, I'd like to mention you can upload them from your computer, you can buy some, or you can upload from Facebook. So that's really convenient as well. And definitely take some time to really explore all the different options so you are confident in your creativity and you know that it's really what you want as a product. So you can always go back to your dashboard, and Canva is really nice. It saves automatically, so you don't have to save, but I still like to sometimes just in case. So you can go back and check out some of your other projects. I also would suggest checking out their other templates, like their resume template or their infographic template. There's a lot of different things that you can use within these templates that make you stand out and make your information and message stand out as well. So here is a different newsletter design that I was exploring earlier. Really simple. Took about 10 to 15 minutes to finish this. And if you ever have any questions while working on Canva, there's always this really nice Need Help button down here, and it's actually pretty comprehensive and helpful, unlike some help buttons. You can always go to your trash as well, just in case you would delete something that you didn't mean to delete within, as long as it's within a week. There's a Learn to Design and Get Your Design Inspiration button down here as well if you need some extra help getting started.